At Safaricom, we are a technology company that focuses on connecting people to people, people to knowledge, and people to opportunities. We are the home of M-Pesa, and we connect 42 million people, 42 million Kenyans. We operate in Ethiopia and in Kenya. So ESG in Safaricom is very important. It is part of our purpose strategy, where we look at innovations, that is creating shared value for products and services, where we look at the planet, which is the environment part, where we want to be a net zero company by 2050. If I look at our key initiatives and priorities, starting from the environment side, we want to decarbonize society and we want to decarbonize Safaricom. That's why we made the commitment to be net zero. We put reputation before revenues, and we use the Sustainable Development Goals as a framework to bring our environment, social, and governance agenda to life. So we've worked with Nokia for quite a while as a business and also as a team. And what I expect from the ESG part of Nokia is that in the innovation lab, they're innovating on greener technologies, they're innovating on ideas that we can come together and implement and advance the ESG agenda, not just for Safaricom, but for the country and leapfrog Europe, I think. So it's an exciting place to be, working with partners like Nokia to be able to achieve our net zero target internally by 2030, globally by 2050.
I'm very aware that I work in a telecom sector that has been, with a global research done, that we contribute about 2.5% of overall emissions in the global world. So within my space, within the network, I have two overall ambitions. The first ambition is to get a more sustainable and cheaper source of power. So to that end, I've been able to do greening of the network in terms of the supply. With Nokia, they fall into my second ambition, which is to reduce my overall energy consumption without, of course, impacting my customers, to ensure that I still give good customer experience. So with Nokia, I have worked on a proof of concept on an artificial intelligence stroke machine learning predictive tool that is able to give me traffic patterns within my network, look at overall utilization within the network, and now with an automated script able to shut down some carriers that would be idled in certain times to overall have a reduction in energy. I've seen within the POC I was able to achieve about 5% savings, and I did that within a small town in Kenya called Kisumu with just about 36 sites, which is quite impressive, and we've decided to roll out the solution now to commercial phase. We've now had an ambition of loading all our Nokia sites within the network. So we are looking at 18,000 cells to be done by the end of November. With the commercial phase, we are seeing now the savings have actually improved to between 7 to 8%. So overall, if I did that across my entire network, I'll be able to achieve a $1 million USD savings on my electricity bill, which is really great looking at the kind of cost escalations we are currently getting. So with the reduced consumption that is now coming from the Nokia AVA tool, our own estimation is that this is equivalent to almost planting over 250,000 trees over the decade. We've had a great relationship and partnership with Nokia for over 20 years now. In fact, this year they were voted the most innovative and most sustainable supplier within Safaricom ecosystem. And we are now deepening the partnership towards the ESG and climate impact actions. And this is why we have partnered with Nokia for the Nokia AVA Energy Efficiency solution. And we are looking to partner with them for even more solutions so that we become a sustainable Safaricom.
So Safaricom and Nokia partnership started 22 years ago, but today it marks a very important milestone in our collaboration because it's towards more sustainable network operations, emphasizing on energy efficiency. This collaboration is not only important as innovative solution of AI and machine learning, but as well our shared commitment towards greener and more resilient digital future.